Hi, I'm Dan Barker. There's nothing more fun than suing the government and winning. And this last week, FFRF won a very significant lawsuit over the housing allowance. Did you know that the IRS allows ministers of the gospel to exclude their housing expenses from reportable income? When I was a Christian minister working for a church, which is a 501c3 nonprofit that promotes the idea of God, I got that tax break from the IRS. But now that I work for the Freedom from Religion Foundation, a secular 501c3 nonprofit that works to keep religion out of government, I no longer get that break. If a church pays part of a minister's salary as a housing allowance, it's not considered income. Wouldn't you love to do that? Subtracting your rent or house payments each year on your taxes would drastically lower your liability. It's estimated that this puts about $800 million a year back into the pockets of the clergy, which means the rest of us have to make up the difference. We think that is unfair. So we sued the IRS to correct that unconstitutional governmental preference for religion. And last week, we won that case. For the second time, our 2013 federal victory over that same issue was overturned by the appeals court on the grounds that we didn't have standing to take the case. They said we first should have asked for the exclusion and then been denied. So that's what we did. FFRF has designated housing allowances for me and Annie Laurie Gaylor, co-presidents of the Freedom from Religion Foundation. We then filed amended returns for a number of previous years asking for the refund. It took about 2 years, but finally we were denied the refund with a very strong letter from the IRS. Somebody there did their job right, explaining that since we are not clergy, we are not entitled to that benefit. That allowed us to go back into court, and just last week, on October 6th, federal judge Barbara Crabb issued a strong decision upholding our standing and ruling that the clergy housing allowance is unconstitutional. Working for FFRF is the funnest job in the world, and it's very important work. We work to make sure our secular government does not favor religion over non-religion. If you want more details or more depth about this issue, you can watch our recent Facebook Live Ask an Atheist show, or you can become a member of the Freedom from Religion Foundation.